Good evening. People living on a Birmingham estate say the police have jeopardised their safety by publishing their names on a leaflet warning residents about criminals. The leaflet pictures 2 young offenders but also includes the names of people they're banned from approaching. Giles Latcham reports.
Kings Norton, South Birmingham, and a neighbourhood until recently a regular haunt for 2 young criminals. A leaflet produced by the police and distributed to homes includes pictures of the men Jamie Wood and Ben Wilson. The leaflet explains that they are banned by criminal behaviour order from entering this area. But it also goes on to identify 6 local residents they're also banned from approaching. The 6 individuals are victims of Wood and Wilson. A friend of the 6, who we've chosen not to identify, says it's a terrible blunder that's left them deeply fearful.
They are absolutely astounded that, having given information to the police in confidence, that now it's spread all over a leaflet that's going through people's doors. They feel utterly betrayed, devastated and frightened for their safety.
In court, Wood and Wilson admitted possession of a knife, putting people in fear of violence and criminal damage, and were given suspended jail sentences. Ronnie Howard served more than 20 years with West Midlands Police and is now an author. How, he asks, are officers to encourage witnesses to come forward if this is the way they're dealt with?
I'm very disappointed because when I was in the police service, we always try to encourage people to come forward to give us information. Now, by naming these people and identifying them to members of the public, particularly in Walkers Heath, it's likely to discourage people from coming forward to give police information.
In a statement, the police told us, "We've spoken to almost all of the individuals the pair must not contact to inform them of the order. The order's been in place since 18th of March. Since that time, Wood and Wilson have complied with the conditions." But that's done nothing to reassure the 6 whose names are now out there for all in this neighbourhood to see.
And Giles joins us now. So the police are saying they have spoken to all these residents.
Well, they say they've spoken to almost all 6. Those are the words in their statement. So they haven't spoken to all of them. And of course, that doesn't really go to the heart of it. These 6 would have known that Wood and Wilson were due in court. They would have known that an order was likely to be imposed, and so far, so good. But we've spoken personally to 2 of these 6, and they are adamant they had no idea their names were likely to be included in a leaflet to be dropped through 30 letterboxes or so around their estate. In fact, they didn't even know their names were to be included in court in the condition imposed in the order.
And has there been any other reaction to all this?
There has. We've been speaking to a lot of people today. We've been speaking to the charity Victim Support, not available for interview, but of a recurring theme that. But they gave us a statement in which they said that the police have a duty to ensure whatever tactics they employ to stop offenders and deal with antisocial and criminal behaviour, there are no unintended consequences for victims. We can all endorse that, of course. We spoke to the Office of the Police and Crime Commissioner, David Jameson. He's on leave today. We were given a statement on behalf of the Deputy Commissioner, Yvonne Mosquito, instead. She said she told us she was aware of the leaflet. One of these 6 individuals has contacted her office. She says she plans to raise it with the Chief Constable at their next meeting. I should say we did ask repeatedly to do an interview with Yvonne Mosquito. We were told repeatedly that she wasn't available, and you have to think that probably tonight those 6 individuals at home in Kings Norton are rather disappointed by that.
Giles, thank you. A warning for